St. Clair County RISA presents Dateline Schools, hosted by Terry Harrington.
Well, this week on Dateline Schools, out in Yale, visiting Yale High School. So we had the opportunity to meet the February Distinguished Teacher of the Month, science teacher Brian Verse. And Brian, one of the great things about being named Distinguished Teacher of the Month, the insurance specialists of Marysville come in and they presented you a check for $300 to use for your classroom. Any thoughts of what you're going to do with that at this point?
Well, yeah, Terry, the problem is I really appreciate the check. The problem is there's too many options, to try to narrow it down. So, part of me wants to buy some piece of equipment that I would have for many years. With working with our electronics projects that we do in physics, there's always a need for an attachment for an oscilloscope or some kind of long-term thing. But I also have some immediate needs too of some kind of consumable materials that I've been thinking about buying. We use a 3D printer for a lot of prototyping in my classroom, and so that filament is stuff that we just kind of burn through that, and before you know it, we're down a few rolls of filament. So I'm looking at maybe purchasing some supplies for the 3D printer. The other thing that's kind of on the horizon is we're doing an overnight activity for the sixth graders here in our district to get them excited about the academics that we offer here at the high school. And so there are some minor supplies for that would be a nice bonus to be able to have to share with those youngsters.
Great. Well, it's got to be fun just considering thinking about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the response from your colleagues here at Yale when they came in and presented you with this award?
Just a lot of kind words, a lot of congratulations, and I think we're a really close staff here. So it really was meaningful for me to hear the other teachers congratulate me. Great.
Things are changing in education every day, you know that. And if you had a magic wand, what would Brian Verse like to do to change education here in not only in Michigan but here in Yale?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. I think the biggest thing, and it's not here just at Yale, it seems like it's just everywhere. I really wish I could just wave that magic wand and get more family involvement in academic-based stuff at school. I'm a head track coach, so I love athletics, and I spend a lot of time coaching and working with athletes. But I think that we have a tendency to undervalue the academic pursuits that we could do at school. And when I come out here to Yale to a football game or a basketball game or a track meet, and I see the amount of parent support, I just wish we could get a way to have that same enthusiasm for what we're doing in the classroom.
Great. Well, congratulations again on being named February Distinguished Teacher of the Month.
Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it.
For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington. Dateline Schools is a production of St. Clair County RISA.